Hello and welcome to Scrapping on the Fly. My name is Kristen and I am here with day 8's Follow a Sketch February, a hop through Scrapping Reflections. And here is our sketch, and it is Scrappin' Sketch Blogspot. I think it says Lisa Hidy or Heidi, Hidy, but I'm not positive. It's a little blurry. And I am going to use this crate paper Busy Sidewalks. I've got some scraps, a solid 12 by 12 black sheet of cardstock, and I have the candy cane paper from the collection. I have the sticker book with quite a few stickers left. I have the puffy stickers with quite a few. I have 2 sets of these alphas. This one is partially used, and then the other one has not been opened yet. I have some ephemera, and I think, and then I have the chipboard embellishments back there. I've used some of those as well, and so I'd like to get some of the scraps used up as well as some of the embellishments and things, because I don't have a whole lot of paper left, but I got quite a few embellishments. And I will be documenting these 4 pictures from Christmas Project 2022. And this is the page that'll be facing it. And I did this during Baby Got Scraps, so it's made out of scrap paper. One of the papers is this brick background paper, and there was some brick in the background of it. And I thought I would try and bring in this 3D texture texture fade, and use my Big Shot to put a little bit of that brick on there, even though it's not actually going to be representing brick from any pictures. It is just kind of linking to the other layout. So I've got my papers, my embellishments, my pictures in the sketch. So let's see how this goes. So first things first, I gutted the candy cane paper. I gutted a piece of black paper. Did I need to do that? No, because I ended up having to cut a second page. Now, I could have worked that out, but I didn't. So, luckily, I've got plenty of black cardstock, and I have a large piece of black paper that I can use from the inside later. I did use the entire piece of candy cane paper except for a couple strips because I trimmed it down to 11 and a half by 11 and a half, I believe. And after I got that down, I used these 2 pieces of scrap paper, and I'm going to use those as my little bits from the sketch. Now, they don't look torn in the sketch, but I love the look of torn paper, and these were already torn, so instead of wasting that torn side, I'm just going to embrace it. My pictures are going a different direction than the sketch, and I considered turning the sketch, but I decided I really liked the way that it looked with the cluster up in the top corner, and so I did, and the paper on the side, not the bottom, because I do a lot of that kind of paper on the bottom, like giving it a table. So I really liked having a little strip or 2 over here on the left. So I chose to start with the dark green polka dot, which I love that paper. It's why there's only this much left of it. It's a really nice color, that mint and that dark green. And then I went with the red because the first pictures I'm going to put down are green and mint. So I did I did matte, good gravy, both of the this picture right here, as well as a picture of the group in that same mint color, and I'm going to have them catty corner to each other. So, and then the other 2, I used the scrap paper. One is that red polka dot, which I'm placing over here, and so it won't be right on top of the green of the red. And then this one is going to be on top of that green a little bit, but not by very much, I believe. Or I may move it over to where it's not on there at all. Yes, I move it to where it doesn't touch at all because I did not want that green on green right on top of each other. So now I am putting this last one down here. I love the way that these are laid down. They are not exactly like the sketch, but I am thrilled. Now, did I remember that I wanted to use that brick texture thing? Nope, not until after I had already done the 2 strips down the side. So I took a piece of the scrap of that red polka dot and put it through the Big Shot, and I'm just using it as an extra little layering bit right here, so it's still bringing in that same texture and pattern without being in your face. I had already laid everything down when it dawned on me, and I was like, I am not pulling everything up. So I just left that, and I am perfectly fine with the way that it looks. So now I'm going to go through the embellishments and pull a few things out. I'm looking for something to fill that weird space between that paper I just trimmed up and that torn paper right there where I tried those trees. The trees would have been fine, except they did not go all the way across and in like that. And this would have been fine, except it says something on it and part of the word gets buried. And I don't like that. I didn't really want to put the poinsettia on here. So I just kind of keep going through. I do kind of like the concept of this taxi because it's full of presents. And the problem was the tires, in order to not have that gap underneath where the tires are, I'd have had to bury them, and I didn't like that. So this is pink on pink, but it's got a white border. And I should have inked it. I thought of it after the fact. I could probably go and pull it up real quick, but I'm recording this after doing a second video, so it's been about an hour. So I'm not going to worry about it because I think it stands out enough, and it's not meant to be in your face. The pictures are the main thing. So I'm putting the ornaments down where she has a flower up in the top corner, or a few flowers in the top corner, and then another one down here towards the bottom. I did put an extra one right here next to me and my best friend because I felt like it gave that triangle effect, and I liked that better. I put a little puffy candy cane down, but the puffies really weren't calling me. I didn't want to use the cookies. I didn't want to use the coffee cups. I didn't really want even the Santas and stuff. Just did not seem to fit anywhere for me. And since the 3 clusters started with a big chipboard, I didn't really want to add anything else dimensional because it just doesn't sit right. So I'm just going to put this little candy cane down here, and that's going to be pretty much it for that. But then I need to find a title, and I thought I'd pull a title from one of the ephemera bits, but decided that I was going to name it The Gift. I did consider doing CCP, which is Calvary Christmas Project. I did consider titling it something, I can't remember. I had something else in mind. I could have called it D-Day because this is delivery day and that's what we always called it. But I felt like The Gift was most appropriate because this is really the gift. Yes, it's a gift for the families we reach out to, but really the people in this picture are given the best gift because it is such a special experience. And so I pull the word "the" from the sticker book. You can't see that because it's down further, but there's some gold lettering in the sticker book for this collection. And so I just pull that out of there and put that down. And then I get my Tim Holtz word phrases, and I believe this one is Small Talk. And this one you see right here over to the left, I have 4 phrases left. After I got done pulling these 3 out, I have 4 in that book. Now, luckily, I have a whole other one because I love these. They are so versatile, and they work for most everything. So I love that. But I'm almost done with that entire book, which is extremely exciting to me. So here is the layout or the sketch again. I love the way this came together. I wouldn't mind if I had 4 portrait style pictures to try this layout again. So I will keep this in my collection. See, you can see the white border around there. So I would love for you to check out all the other Follow a Sketch February layouts and videos that I have posted this month, one every day. And I would love it if you would go check out all the other people. Do look at the hashtag, which is in the description box, and you will be able to find everybody who is hopping along on Instagram, Facebook, and on YouTube. I hope you have a great day, and happy scrapping.